If you are using any of these toothpastes, you are literally brushing your teeth with undisclosed flavors, artificial dyes, and petroleum-derived ingredients.
These are the products that I use as a dental hygienist on a daily basis.
And that remineralizes teeth. There's also no titanium dioxide for.
Take a look at the ingredients on the toothpaste you use every single day. You might be a little surprised.
Imagine paying for a premium security system only to find out that the company handed the master key to the local burglars to save a few bucks. That's exactly what you're doing at your bathroom sink every day. I've spent 15 years in banking. I know a bad investment when I see one, and the commercial toothpaste is one of the worst. Big brands pack it with a cheap industrial foam agent called SLS. It doesn't clean better, it just looks like it does. Meanwhile, it can strip your oral lining, trigger canker sores, and even weaken fluoride's protection. You're literally paying for a product that sabotages your mouth and sends you right back to the dentist for expensive repairs. Let's get into it.
These are the products that I use as a dental hygienist on a daily basis. Best floss is from Cocoa Floss, and it is worth every single penny. I absolutely love it because the filaments are a lot thicker, and you should just be flossing once a day. I just recommended it at night. I've been using this electric toothbrush for a few years now, and it's from Oral-B. This is the Genius X, but I also love the IO, and it has a pressure sensor, so if you're an aggressive brusher, this is literally the best.
I'm an aggressive brusher.
If you struggle with bad breath, this Pink Gum toothpaste from Usimol, it's a UK brand, and it has thymol and eucalyptus, and it kills the bad breath almost instantly. I like to use it in the morning, and then at nighttime I just use like a Colgate toothpaste that has fluoride. This one doesn't have fluoride, so anyone who's sensitive to it, this is a really good option. I like to use this tongue scraper after I use the Pink Gum toothpaste, and guys, it is like a very powerful combo, and it will eliminate the bacteria that is like embedded in the tongue. And with that toothpaste, your breath is gonna be fresh. So these last two, I don't use it every day, but TheraBreath is a very good oral rinse that has no alcohol, doesn't dry the mouth, and Crest 3D whitening strips. I use it maybe once or twice a month, anytime I feel like my teeth are getting a little bit yellow. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Alrighty, bye.
My wife uses that particular mouthwash because she doesn't like the regular Listerine ones. That one that has, it feels like anyway, so much alcohol, just burns. That's the one I prefer. But she uses that kind. I see it, that's why I know. But man, I had no idea just the different type of brands aside from the name brand ones that we see all the time when you go to your local grocery store. But it's becoming a thing. My kids are getting older. As we go to the dentist, my bills are racking up. So whatever I can do to mitigate that and lower my expense, get better product, have better habits, not only for myself but for my kids, the better it's gonna be in terms of expenses for me. So let's take a look at the comments on this one. Dental hygienist here, and I use the same products. I have tonsil stones, so no fresh breath for me. No matter how much I brush, floss, scrape, rinse, it's a struggle. Oh, I don't even know what a tonsil stone is. I thought those can be treated routinely. I live in America. I don't have that kind of money. I know, super difficult, but my husband used to be really bad. But he cut his dairy consumption by 90% and his breath has gotten way better. Wow. I had no idea. All right, let's look at the next one.
If you are using any of these toothpastes, you are literally brushing your teeth with undisclosed flavors, artificial dyes, and petroleum-derived ingredients. Toothpaste is one of those swaps that I put at the top of my list because you are literally putting those ingredients in your mouth. Welcome back to 365 Days of Non-Toxic Living, where I give you non-toxic swaps for products that we use every day. There are some common harmful ingredients in toothpastes that you probably want to avoid. These include SLS, triclosan, artificial dyes, artificial flavors, sweeteners, and parabens. What you want to look for instead is a toothpaste that contains the ingredient nanohydroxyapatite. It is a natural mineral mineral that is structurally identical
It
to
doesn't
the
sound
enamel found
natural.
in your teeth. Nanohydroxyapatite is proven to remineralize teeth, which reduces sensitivity and fills in the microscopic gaps very efficiently. These are some brands that I've tried and liked for nanohydroxyapatite toothpaste. Let me walk you through them. I have to say David's is probably my favorite. I don't know, I just feel like it was the most minty fresh. I also love that it comes with these silver keys that you put on here. So you just
That's
get every
cool,
last drop.
to squeeze every last drop.
Minty fresh. They also have travel size options and a cake batter flavor for kids, which I have tried and did like. Boga has really fun ingredients. This is the lemon lavender, which has been so fun. They also have orange cream, cucumber mint, and a few others. I really like them. Attitude is a great solid option. They are EWG verified.
I've never heard
and
of these
Lita makes
brands.
this salt toothpaste, which was
Where do
very
you get 'em?
interesting and worth a try. All of these swaps and more are available on the non-toxic product directory on detoxyourdome.com. I created an entire page for oral care. Definitely go check out my website if you're interested in non-toxic swaps for any category. You can also tune into the podcast, subscribe to the weekly newsletter, or come message me in the group chat for all your questions on non-toxic living. If you were using
Well, there you go. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I use Crest, Colgate. I have used Sensodyne in the past before. I got sensitive gums. I've never used Tom's, but I've been, I guess, toxifying my mouth this whole time because according to her, you're probably not in good shape if you use these. But you know what? Here's the thing. It's the cost, right? And that's how I always look at things, and maybe that's not really how I should go about doing things in terms of health, because if you want the good quality stuff, then you're gonna have to probably shell out for it, because there's not a lot of folks that are after that, because they can't compare to these big name brands where they have pretty much a monopoly of the distribution and the shelf space. They just have been dominating for decades and decades. So it's tough for quality new coming brands to penetrate this market, because this is generational brands. My parents have used it, I use it, so it's tough to break through from all of that. I recently heard that nanohydroxyapatite crosses the blood-brain barrier, and because of it, it's banned in Europe. Is that true? Or did I just read something that isn't true? I'm new to the whole non-toxic thing. You see what I'm talking about? The first time I heard it, that doesn't sound natural. It's not banned for us, as I know. I have some in my cabinet, and I'm from Germany. Yes, that's true. It's better to avoid the nano part and just go with the hydroxyapatite. Oral wellness makes the best, I've found. Alright, that's... wow. We're getting into the nitty-gritty on this video here. Alright, let's check out the next video.
Marvis whitening toothpaste.
One. I love Marvis. It's old school. I think it's cool, but it doesn't do a whole lot for your teeth. It has no fluoride.
I've never heard of
You
Marvis.
need something that will help regenerate your tooth structure or strengthen your tooth structure. If you don't want fluoride, look for nanohydroxyapatite.
Arm & Hammer Advanced White Baking Soda Toothpaste.
10. It's really
I've used
a
that in
great
the past.
toothpaste. Baking soda has been shown to be incredibly kind to teeth. It helps remove the stain that builds up, which is what you want in whitening. It's external stain, so it's just stain that's built up on your tooth. And it's really not that abrasive on teeth. It's much softer than your teeth, so it's not going to cause any damage. Love it.
Crest 3D White.
2, it's a little too
I've
abrasive.
used
Too much
that.
hardness will gradually wear the tooth structure down. It won't wear the enamel, but it'll wear down the other things. So as you age, you'll start to see these little abfraction lesions and things like that. It does have fluoride though, so that's good.
Colgate Optic White with Charcoal Whitening Toothpaste.
-10. Charcoal is way too abrasive. It will
I've used
actually hurt
Colgate.
the enamel. Do not buy
But not
toothpaste
that one
with charcoal in
specifically.
it.
Sensodyne Extra Whitening
I've used
Toothpaste
that.
for sensitive teeth.
It's a 7. I really actually do like that toothpaste. It has a little bit of grit to it. It's got fluoride in it. It has some anti-sensitivity stuff. I think it's a good toothpaste.
Colgate Total Whitening Toothpaste.
I've used that.
5. It's a fine toothpaste. It's not as abrasive as Colgate Total Optic White. I think it's a really good toothpaste. It's got a lot of chemicals in it I'm not crazy about.
Tom's Whitening Plus Deep Clean.
Yeah, it's an 8. Like, again, falls into the
never
same
heard of that.
category as Hello. As long as it has fluoride in it, or if you don't have fluoride, nanohydroxyapatite, it's a good toothpaste. Tom's with fluoride and whitening, it's really good and a lot of natural ingredients. I like it.
I've not heard of that, but I feel like I need to go check it out, right? I don't know how much it is, but I'm assuming it's less than $10. Hopefully, I don't know, inflation nowadays, but we'll see. I'm curious to try some of these. That's why I did this video, because I just recently took my kids to the dentist and I was like, you know what, let me take a look at some of these and do some background research and see what we can do on our end in the house and get them better, healthier teeth. Please review dental floss. Thoughts on the brand names. Floss picks versus string. I trust you. This is very honest. Thank you for having alternatives for fluoride. Creator. You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Truth is there isn't one to rule them all. It's all about what works for you. We're trying to help people make better choices for themselves. All right, well, there you go. Thank you, Doc.
5 worst toothpaste brands in the USA. 1. AIM, a budget paste with
I've
minimal
used that,
cavity protection.
especially when I
Too
was younger.
sweet, lacks options for sensitive teeth or whitening.
We didn't have
2.
much. It was cheap.
Arm and Hammer, soda-based paste with weak whitening effect and a salty taste. It doesn't foam well and is not effective in deep cleaning. 3. Crest, whitening pastes don't always deliver the promised
Crest.
results and can be abrasive to enamel. It contains artificial additives, which raises concerns among users. 4. Sensodyne, good for sensitive
that.
teeth, but doesn't protect against cavities as effectively as stronger brands. It doesn't provide significant whitening results, which is important for many. 5. Colgate. Regular Colgate
I've used
pastes
that.
fall short compared to premium brands in cavity protection. Some whitening pastes can damage enamel with prolonged use.
Let's go straight to the comments on this one. I'm not brushing my teeth anymore. Oh, that was good. So now that you rule out all toothpaste, what's left, I guess? I don't brush at all? That's not making sense. You basically said some of the best toothpaste brands like Colgate and Crest. I've used AIM before and it does good, but 2 Crest. I'm surprised that Arm & Hammer made the list. Me too. Alright, let's check out the next video.
Take a look at the ingredients on the toothpaste you use every single day. You might be a little surprised. America's favorite? You're always going to see something called sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS. This is what makes the toothpaste sudsy. The problem is it's a very harsh scrubbing agent that can wear away the lining of your mouth over time. Also, how do they get that nice cool blue color there? With artificial color blue number 1. So what if you trade up and get something like this? Well, it's still not better because they use the SLS and they use carrageenan, which is something I try to avoid. What if you do even better and get something like this? Well, luckily they don't have the SLS, but they have sodium cocoa glutamate, which is still a scrubbing agent, and they have titanium dioxide, which is a derivative of paint. So if you want the best you can get for your body, I would look for something like Dr. Bronner's. I use something called Risewell. Bottom line, know what's in your toothpaste because you put it in your mouth twice.
See, here's the thing. Why can't we see that where you're at right now? Show us. I get it, you're putting it on the screen, but it would be a lot more helpful if I see it when you're holding it. By the way, look at this man, this guy's working out. Look at his arms. Anyway, let's go to the comments. As a dental hygienist, I kindly disagree. These toothpastes have the ADA seal of approval for a reason. Both have been in households for years. So why do dentists recommend it then? How about Sensodyne? Thoughts on grass-fed organic toothpaste? That was a good one. Alright, let's look at the next one.
There are so many toothpastes at Walmart. Which one do you buy? I'll show you the worst and best ones. First off, all these popular brands, trash. Majority of these contain fluoride, which is a neurotoxin. Neuro means brain, toxin, well, poison. One of the biggest side effects of fluoride is that it calcifies the pineal gland in the brain. And when that's blocked, it can reduce melatonin production, it can mess up your hormones.
I'm brushing
and
my
your
brain or
circadian
brushing my
rhythm.
teeth?
It contains PEGs, sodium lauryl sulfate, that's a harsh scrubbing agent, flavors, which is fake. And these trash ingredients are going on your teeth, which affects your nerves, not good. Here we got better for you options, but keep in mind they have flavors and titanium dioxide, even though there's no fluoride. And now for the best one, which is Boca. There is no fluoride. It also contains nano-hydroxyapatite, and that remineralizes teeth. There's also no titanium dioxide for color. So choose the right toothpaste at Walmart and follow the channel for way more content.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I shop at Walmart. He showed me, now I know. What's it gonna cost me? What, less than $10 to at least try it out? And that toothpaste is gonna probably be maybe a month, maybe 2 months, right? In terms of it lasting, so I'll be able to test for myself. I like how he does it better than the other guy because he actually shows you instead of puts it on the screen. This one I like. Alright, let's look at the comments. You're brushing, not eating toothpaste. I highly recommend the fluoride. How much is Boca? 20 bucks? $9.88 at Walmart, honey. $10 for one bottle of toothpaste. I'd rather brush my teeth twice. Actual dog crap. $10 for one bottle of toothpaste. I'd rather brush my teeth with actual dog poop. Oh, really? I'd rather pay the $10, bro. I don't know about you. Man, gosh. Why is Boca so expensive? You have to pay for quality. Why does Ruth Chris cost so much? Blah, all landfill packaging. Here's the hard truth. These big household brands don't care about saving you money at the dentist. It's a calculated wealth transfer. They cut costs with cheap foaming agents and you pay thousands fixing the damage. Your daily routine has been turned into a subscription for dental decay. So here's your move. Grab your toothpaste, check the ingredients, and if you see sodium lauryl sulfate or SLS, drop the brand in the comments so we know who's selling us out. Hit the subscribe button to stop getting played by the system, and remember, make smart moves, not just loud ones. I'll see you on the next one.